Assalamualaikum and hello. In this presentation, I would like to share with you an application called Edmodo, which is a secure social media for collaborative learning. Social networking media such as Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, Ning, these are hugely popular among students of the digital generation. Although they are mainly used for social networking among friends, the potential of the media for educational purposes is increasingly being explored by enthusiastic educators. However, for various reasons such as security and privacy, educators may be skeptical to use social media, such as Facebook, in teaching and learning activities. Furthermore, these media are not specifically designed for social networking within the educational environment. To address this concern, a social media called Edmodo have been introduced as an online educational social platform by teachers and their students. I've been using Edmodo this semester to teach 3 courses, and from my experience, I think Edmodo is a type of social media that we can leverage and we can use to integrate content, technology, and pedagogy. So now, without further ado, let me introduce you to Edmodo. So I will use a screenshot to show you some of the features of Edmodo. So we start with this first page or the web page of Edmodo. So simply Google Edmodo, then you will get the link and you come to this Edmodo sign up page. So you sign up as a teacher. So basically you just give the email or the username and the password. So it'll just take about less than a minute. Okay, let me just say a few things about Edmodo before we look at the features. The most important thing, of course, maybe you are interested to know, it is free, at least until now. And as I mentioned earlier, it is a secure social media for students and also for teachers. Secure because when you create a new course in Edmodo, you will get a code. And you will give this code to your students, and they will log in using the code. So only the students with the code can access and can view the materials and can participate in the discussion in Edmodo. And another striking feature of Edmodo, as you can see here on this slide, is the blue color. So this blue color is very, very familiar if you are a Facebook fan. And later when you will see the interface and the layout of Edmodo is very, very similar to Facebook, but with additional features that is designed for educational purposes. For example, you have assignment, quizzes, poll, and so on, which you don't have in Facebook. And the next thing is with Edmodo, you can really provide an interesting and engaging learning environment for the students, provided that you are creative and you provide a lot of activities that require students to participate, and require students to think and apply the principles and concepts they learn in the classroom. And this actually will help the students to develop the higher order thinking that we want them to achieve in our course, not simply memorizing the facts. So the bottom line, I can say that Edmodo, with the layout features and the interface similar to Facebook, but with many additional features, it's really, we can say, it's a Facebook for education. Okay, once you log in, this is how the Edmodo page looks like. I think you will agree with me that it looks very similar to Facebook, but with additional features that you can see. For example, on the top here, you have notes, alert, assignment, quiz, poll, and but other things I would say very similar to Facebook. So where should we start? Okay, let's see on the left here. So this is the profile, the photo profile of the teacher. It's of course optional whether you want to upload your picture here or not. And latest post, if you click latest post, you will see all the latest posts or the recent posts in Edmodo posted by the students. And here this students can send a direct message to the teacher. Okay, here you can see this similar to wall in Facebook. This is where you can type the message and students or teachers can post the message here. And this is the message or the post. In this case, the students send the post to the course, so all the students registered in the course can see. But of course, the student can also send only to the group members in the group if you have formed the group for them, or they can also send the message only to the teachers, but they cannot send the message to individual student. Okay, another thing here, the first thing when you log into your course, if you are new, then maybe you want to create a course. So you can create new course here, and you can create several courses. In my case, for example, I have 3 courses that I have created in Edmodo, and I can monitor all these 3 courses, all the activities at the same time. So the top here we have the notes. Notes is basically the post, and when you can also post or the alert. You can post assignment. You have quiz and you have poll. And here, when you create a new course, for every course that you create, you will get a 6 characters code, and this code is unique for this course, and you can share this code with your students so that they can register the course using the code, and only those having the code can register and have access to the course. And here you can see the list of students with their photo, and you can see here down here for this course I have formed 12 small groups. So if I click this one, I can go and see each group, and I can manage the students registered in the course through here. And here you can request to join. URL means you can get the URL if you want to invite anyone or any guest to see your course. This is a group setting for settings the group. You can also subscribe the students to any feed, for example news feed or any feed from any blogs. Okay, every time when you log in, you can see here show notification. Right now if you click the sign here, the plus sign here will be expanded, and you will see what are the new things. For example, new assignment posted, new quizzes posted, or new reply posted by students here. I will show you in the next slide. And you can also filter posts. So if you click the down arrow here, you can filter posts by various categories which you will create. Because as you create more and more posts, and when the students send more and more messages and posts in Edmodo, it will build up and pile up. So you must tag the post so that you can categorize it into appropriate categories. So this is a good way to manage and also later to access and to find any post that you want. Up here you have calendar, so you can put all the events, activities, deadline, and everything about the course in the calendar here. The grades, if you click the grades, you will see the grade like a spreadsheet, all the grades for all the assignment activities that you have given to the students. And the library here is where you can put and store all the resources that you upload or the students upload into the course. So I mentioned about notification and also filter posts in the previous slides. So this is how it looks like when you click notification. It will expand. So every time when you log in, it will give you the latest status of activities since you last logged in. For example, here you can see the numbers of assignments submitted, the number of quizzes submitted by the students, and other things. And filter posts. You can filter the posts by categories. For example, if you click alerts, you can see all the alerts that you have posted. Or if you click assignment, you will see all the assignments that you have given to the students, poll, quizzes, and so on. So this is a convenient way to access anything that you have on the Edmodo without scrolling and without searching the Edmodo page. Edmodo provides a convenient means to manage students in your course. So when you click manage, you will come to this page and you will see all the students registered in the course. So if you click any of the student here, you will open up the individual page of the student. It will show the profile of the students and their activities in the Edmodo. We can also search in the search box here for any students if you know their name, so you can zoom in to a specific student. And over here maybe you will notice that the favorite learning styles, when the students define their profile, they can define from the option given whether they are visual learners, whether they are hands-on learners, or whether they are auditory learners. If they have done that, then we will see here how many students think that they are visual learners, how many students think they are hands-on, and so on. And this probably can be useful for the teacher if the teacher want to use certain strategies to cater for the different learning styles in the classroom. On the left here, maybe you can see the groups. So you can create groups so that you can give assignment for the group and you can monitor the activity in each of the group. When you create new group, the teacher as administrator will automatically be the members of each of the group. So this provides a convenient way for you to monitor the activity and the participation of each group and the participation of each students in the group. So this is the example of a student's individual page. So for this student, you can see, for example, how many posts that the students have posted so far, and you can see their activity. So if you click activity, you can see how many posts. So you can scroll down and see all the posts that they have posted, and you can see also the quality of their posts, whether they just simply say a few words or whether they try to elaborate or they try to explain and so on. So this is part of the rubrics that you use to judge or to grade the quality of students' participation in Edmodo. If you click groups, you will see the students as part of the group and their participation in the group. And here, if you click grades, it will show the grades for this particular student. So in other words, you can use the students page to view their activity and monitor their activity. This is students page to show their detailed grades for all the assignment and the activities that you have given in Edmodo. So for example, here the students assignment, the quiz in this case, and is another assignment and another assignment here. So you can also see the status of the assignment. For example, for this assignment, the students has not turned in, and it's a quiz the students has done, and she get a full mark for this. And this assignment is still pending, and this assignment I have graded, and this is a total marks that students get so far. With Edmodo, you can get your students to do online assignment instead of paper-based assignment. So Edmodo provides a convenient way to create an assignment. So you just click assignment on the top bar in Edmodo. So you get this to fill up the details. You can put the assignment title here, describe the assignment. So basically this is a question or the description of the assignment, and put the due date here. If you have created if you have created a previous assignment from previous semester or previous year, and it is available in Word document or PDF document. You can simply load the assignment here. So this is how it looks like after you have created the assignment. It will look more or less the same on the student's page, but this is teacher's page actually. So here is the title of the assignment and the due date, and here the box turn in. On the student's page, there is also this box here, turn in. So when they are ready to submit their assignment online, they just click this and it will open up the submission page. But on the teacher's page, you can also see a number in the bracket here, which shows the number of assignments that have been submitted by the students so far at that point. And this is the text or description of the assignment. So after the students have submitted the assignment, it will appear on the teacher's page. So for example, I have this student. She has submitted the assignment on the 28th September, before the due date, exactly at what time. And you can see also how many revisions the students have made. In Edmodo, you can allow the students to make as many revisions. It depends on the teacher. So in my case, for my course, I allow the students to do up to three revisions before I give them the final grade. So when they submit the first draft of the assignment or the first version of the assignment, I will read the content and I will give them the feedback. So this to me one of the useful feature in Edmodo, that is giving feedback. So for example, I'll give the feedback for each question here, and the student will read the feedback and they will have option to revise their assignment based on my feedback, and they can do that up to 3 times before I give the grade, the final grade. And actually, if you click the link here saying 3 revision here, you can see the first draft, the second draft, until the third draft or the third version of the assignment. Quiz is another good useful feature in Edmodo. So you simply create the quiz, add the question. So you have a choice here of multiple choice, true, false, short answer, and fill in the blank. You can give the title of the quiz and also the time limit for each quiz, for each question. Then you can assign the quiz to any course in Edmodo, and you can also provide a brief description about the quiz here. Here I'm showing you one example of true-false quiz. So you can see here, I have created 3 questions here, and the students can see how many questions that she has answered, and the time left for each question. This is the title of the quiz. Now the student is doing question number 2, true and false, and she can move back and forth here. And here is the short description about the quiz, and after she has done, she can click submit to submit the quiz. Poll. This is another feature that I like, because I can get feedback from the students. For example, here I ask the students to nominate the best presentation. So I give them a group assignment. So I have 12 groups here, 1 to 12. Then after they have submitted the assignment, all the students can view the assignment for other groups, and I ask them to rate or to choose which one they think the best presentation. So you can see here, seems that group number 5 is the most popular, and so far here I have total about 40 votes. I should have about 45 students enrolled in this course, so I still have 5 students have not voted for this poll. So how do we do grading and assessment in Edmodo? So this is one example, a screenshot from my course. So this the title of the assignment here. Okay, now I'm looking at the assignment for this student, and you can see the details here just like in the previous slide, and the grade, and you can read the details, the answer of the assignment for this student. On the left here, I can see the list of students, and you can see the status, whether they have submitted. For example, this students has turned in or submitted the assignment, but I have not yet graded the assignment. And other students, here you can see the marks, so it means that I have graded the assignment. So this way I can conveniently monitor the status of the assignment for the students in my course. There is also a grade book which gives a summary of grading for, or the grade for every activities that we have in Edmodo. So for example, you can see for each of this assignment or quiz for each student here. So there's a grade for each one, and also the total for the student. We can also export this data as a CSV file, which we can open in Excel to do further analysis. So okay, so far we have seen the various features in Edmodo that we can use for teaching and learning. And now let's see how we can use Edmodo as a collaborative tools for learning and for sharing. Regardless of the application we use, it is very important to create as many activities as we can in order to get the students to participate in the activity. So the type of activity that we create is also very important in order to get the students to collaborate and to think and to discuss, and also to build up knowledge along the way. So for example, in this example that I have on the slide here, one of the activities that I use is to provide a link to a video, for example here. So this video is related to some of the principles or concept that I have explained in the lecture, and I ask them to discuss and give a summary of what they have watched in relation to the principles that they have learned. So in this way, I can see whether they have understood what they have learned, and although there is any misconception. In addition, the students can also use this kind of activity as a sort of reflection, so that they can see what they have learned, and whether they have understood what they have learned in the lecture. One way to get students to collaborate is actually through a group discussion. So in Edmodo, you can create a group, and you can assign them a group assignment. Then you give the instruction to students to have their discussion in the Edmodo, so that you can monitor. For example, in this example, you can see the students are discussing about their assignment, and you can monitor whether all the students in the group participate in the discussion, who are the active members, who are the less active members. And if necessary, you can also interject, for example here, to provide guidance or to provide advice if you notice that the discussion is not going in the right direction. The teacher also can monitor the progress of each group, because the teachers is a member of all the groups. So for example, if you see the group is not doing a good progress, or if the group is very quiet or not very active, so you can just pose a question, something like this. So how's the progress of the assignment for this group? Everything okay? Then you will see the students will respond, and this way the students always think that the teacher is always monitoring their progress. Apart from collaboration, Edmodo is also a good medium to promote sharing. So I always promote the spirit of sharing among my students in the course. So I encourage them to share any resources when they come across any good resources, so they can provide the link, then provide a brief description of what the material or the resource is all about. Then I also encourage the students to watch and also to give comment on the material that the students shared. Of course, as a teacher, whenever the students share anything, I think we can give them a motivation and encourage them to share more in the Edmodo. The teacher also can lead by example. So from time to time, the teacher also can share some of the selected resources, articles, website, or any reference with the student, and we can encourage the students to give their short summary on the material. So by doing this kind of activities on regular basis, I believe this will reinforce their understanding of the subject. Sharing and collaboration can be done in many ways. For example, we can encourage our students to help each other to solve a problem. So for example, in this slide, you can see one student posted a question and another student tried to help her friend. So this kind of sharing and collaboration is one of the feature in Edmodo we can really make use of. So in summary, I would say Edmodo is really a good social media tool that we can use to not only to promote social interaction for the purpose of learning among the students, but also to as a tool to integrate the content that we are teaching or the subject and the technology as well as the pedagogy. So maybe you can use this for your course. Give it a try.